welcome on in, guys. Welcome back to yet another TapDaddyBeats stream. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. Yeah, we're gonna be making some beats today. Making beats in Ableton Live. That is the name of the game today. But yeah, before we really dive into it, I wanted to show you guys, and you guys are actually the first people that I've actually just shown this to. This is my new release. It's called Special Offer. This is like, I don't know, I love this vibe. We actually did a rap cipher on this beat on Twitch before this was even released. Super fun stuff. If you guys want to join in on the rap ciphers at all, yeah, you can head over to my Twitch community, join the Discord. We got a channel in there called Rap Cipher Submissions. We do it once a month. So, you know, we do fun stuff, man. Honestly, it's a bunch of cool stuff. But yeah, man, I have no idea what we're getting into today, you know? Like, I always say, I don't like to set expectations on any particular session. I like to just kind of like start finding my way through the beats. Hopefully we're gonna make something really cool. We made some really dope stuff last Saturday, so welcome back to another Saturday morning cook-up. And yeah, we should get into it. But yeah, if you guys are trying to find me on platforms, I am TapDaddy on all official platforms. You can go check out Special Offer for yourself. Go drop it a save if you are interested, if you like the sound. All right, let's put the kibosh on that. Let's waste no time. Let's just get into it. Here we are in Ableton Live. Let's full screen this. Yeah, there we go. All right. And man, I'm not even sure if I want to, like, do I want to chop a sample right off the bat? Do I maybe want to like lay some stuff down? I was really having fun with like Ableton's chord generator. I don't know. It's really cool stuff. Let's just start with drums maybe and let that sort of guide us. I think that would be pretty cool. Oh man, got some hot coffee too. Very good. Yeah, let's maybe dig into our drums here. Go down to all the TapDaddy kits here. These are all just drum racks that I've made and saved. Start from the bottom here. Let's see. Not sure I'm the biggest fan of that kick, but I like the overall quality of this kit. That could be kind of cool. Ooh, and part of me kind of feels like, what if we cut the highs on this kit? That could be kind of something fun. Yeah, let's just mess around with it. Why not? And I kind of liked that pattern, you know, it was very swung. Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's capture that. And we're gonna kind of mess around with the qualities of this. It's kind of nice and dusty, you know. That's pretty slick. Let me throw you guys back in Ableton. And yeah, let's see what we're cooking with here. All right, so yeah, and let's make sure that we start on the one. Where was it? Yeah, it just kind of got cut off. Now, if I remember right, I think I liked the second half of this a little bit better. If I remember right from 30 seconds ago. And we just gotta, scoot that that first guy a little bit in here. Let me get my microphone a little bit higher here. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Yeah, there we go. All right. So yeah, let's just scoot these guys over a bit. Gotta get that hi-hat. Dude, this has some nice swing to it, man. It's funny. I feel like for a good long while after I had gotten this, my MPC, I remember just being like astounded by like, I don't know, some of the swing that other producers would get and just how buttery smooth and like unique kind of syncopations a bunch of other hip hop producers would get. I'd listen to other producers and be like, man, that sounds like such good 90s hip hop. And I feel like, nowadays, now my drums are really coming around to that. I think like really, if I was to give you guys any advice about, if you really, really want some like perfect boom bap drums, I think it really comes down to two things. First of all, sound selection in your one shots will make or break your drums. It'll determine whether or not it is going to sound really like punchy, authentic, dusty, whatever, right? But on top of that, I think the actual skills of like, what would you call it? Finger drumming, is something that you get better at over time. And it's just the more you do it, the more that you really, it's musicianship. And, I feel like I've gotten much better at like syncopations and just laying it down, Something to keep in mind. I don't know, just a little bit of encouragement for anybody that's like, why don't my drums sound like that? Because I've been there. All right. But let's make them sound even better. Let's make it sound slick. I might even turn down this snare a bit. And let's boost up that kick just like maybe 1 or 2. Nice. All right, let's play around with cutting off the highs. I don't know. I feel like that might be a vibe. I kind of like this better, with it cut off. It almost feels a little bit more like tape, All right, we might do more processing on this as we get a little bit further into it. But let's turn our attention towards like, what we're going to be doing chords wise and otherwise. Do I want to chop some chords or do I want to just go ahead and like bust out something like X-Band? Let's bust out something like X-Band maybe. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. All right, and I'm kind of thinking we also might want like the chord generator, expressive chords. Oh no, I really like that. I'm glad that they added this to Ableton Live 12.2. Oh, yeah. I wasn't expecting to just use the default. But I mean, like, ooh. This is good. I don't know. What's up, Mammy? How's it going? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Oh, man. You got here at a good time, too. We're only like 10 minutes into this session, so you're going to really see this come together, hopefully. But yeah, how's your day going? I don't know. I wasn't expecting for that to work so well. But don't knock a good thing. Let's kind of fill that guy out. Woo! Try to get the velocities a little bit more even. All right, and I think I'm going to start busting out purity. Get this delay up a bit. Yeah, okay. All right, and I think we actually want to, oops, not that. We want to get like 8 bars of that, just kind of with the different velocities, you know. But yeah, Mammy says, so far, so good. I'm going to be working on my submission for the rap cipher. Hell yes! I'm so glad that you're rhyming with us, Mammy. That's sick. Yeah, she says, yeah, later this evening, recording finally, and I'm pretty stoked. I'm so glad that you're rhyming with us. Like, that's just awesome. I don't know. I think especially Departure should be an interesting one. Mostly because it's like a much slower BPM, you know? I think that opens up a lot of doors for maybe different flows and whatnot. I'm going to be really curious to hear what everybody brings to it, but man, your last submission though was really cool. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be so sick. Oh man. Let's see if we maybe extend this out. But yeah. And for anybody else that's like, Rap Cypher what? You know, like I said in the beginning of stream, we do Rap Cyphers once a month over on my Twitch channel. I've got my Twitch channel listed in the description. If you're interested in rhyming with us, please do. We would more than welcome you. Yeah, just head over to the Twitch channel. You can access my Discord from my Twitch channel, and we have a channel in the Discord called Rap Cypher Submissions that has everything you need to know about how to enter. It's super fun. It's so cool, man. All right. Oh, I'm kind of curious. What if we did like a little dropout? And it feels like we need that kick right there. Woo, yeah. But yeah, I see Mammy says, oh, thanks. I'm still terrified, but still a lot of fun at the same time. Oh, absolutely. No, I get it. I totally get it, though. You know, I always tell people, though, that, you know, really all skill levels are welcome. You know, I hope that people kind of see it as a space where they can, like, you know, try to hone their craft and find community in being able to hone their craft. You know, that's kind of the point of it. So, you know, so regardless, you know, it's all gravy. But honestly, that last submission you submitted was actually like pretty damn fire for like, I don't know, you would have had me fooled. Like, I would have thought that maybe you rhyme a lot. All right. Now, here's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm just going to go ahead and compress some of these a little bit. We're not going to try to get too far in the weeds with the mixing. But there's just like some minute things that I just know I'm going to want. Like some compression on these strings, and then we're going to bring them down in volume. There we go. Yeah. He's like, not at all. Yeah. But that's good. That means you're starting at a really good spot then, you know? Let's see. So yeah, I'm liking the compression on this. We're kind of normalizing the sound a bit. I also kind of want to do a little bit of compression on this delay piano, just to kind of like bring forth some of the, we're kind of lifting the delay a little bit. There we go. I want to get like a beautiful sax lick or something in here. Or maybe before we go for the sax lick, let's keep going on detailing. Yeah. More purity. I don't know why. I'm just like so obsessed with purity. It's like I have complete control. I have contact. I have the Labs VST and all of the instruments in there. I just love this thing, man. I love so many of the sounds in here. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the stuff is very off the wall in here. Like I never know what I'm gonna click on. And then there's some sounds that I just know I like. Yes. Wait, that was pretty slick right there. Okay, man. That's that's pretty beautiful. I liked that bend right at the dropout. That was kind of cool. See, that's where I might want to enter, like, with a trumpet or something. I didn't like how these two notes, like, landed at the exact same time. We'll see kind of where we go with that. I'm not sure yet. I just grabbed a bunch of new sax licks this morning. Maybe we can kind of see what we like. Yikes. Ooh, this could be something kind of cool. Thank you, Mammy. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so here's what I'm kind of thinking. Maybe something like this. We're going to have to put this in place. We're going to do some sort of dropout, I think. Man, I am chock full of ideas today. Let's see. We're going to put some vinyl on here to kind of mute it a little bit, but also kind of to open up some space in the mix, right? We're kind of shaving down the EQ by filtering it like this. I'm still not entirely sold, by the way, on like the transposition of it. We might have to fiddle with it a little bit. But I was thinking a little bit of vinyl, a little bit of reverb. Could make this sound pretty immaculate. Yeah, something like this, except let's just keep playing with the transposition a bit. It just doesn't quite feel that like gelled to me. That walk up is kind of giving us trouble, right? I think that's the transposition. It's +7, but we could also go -5, and it would be the same thing, just an octave lower. You see, this is a little bit easier on the ears. I'm not sure. I'm still deciding. I don't know, hearing that back though. I feel like it's like the first note that it starts on just feels off. Everything else feels pretty tight though. Actually, that might be it. It's -10, which is we're like really stretching it down there. We might try it at +2, you know, 1 octave higher. It's that walk up that like kills me, you know. And it's a cool walk up. It's just like feels slightly out of place. See, like if we pitch this differently. Or, alternatively, we could just get rid of it if it's giving us that many issues. Jesus. Let's just see. There was something pretty cool in there. I might need to change like one note in there. Yeah, so I think I want to change this note to this note. There we go. All right, and I think it's gonna... Yikes, we're gonna set this guy way down on the floor. And it doesn't do anything. Boy, I don't know why that's so aggressive on the attack on that. What's up, Aiden? How you doing, man? All right, let's brute force a solution here. I'm thinking of two things. We could really smash it with a compressor. Or we could just automate that first note to be like really on the floor, right? Brute force it that way. I want to try it with a compressor first. I want to try it with the 1176 and just smash it. Because this might be kind of cool if we really smash the dynamics and then we can kind of set it at whatever volume we want, right? So let's see. I see Aiden says, did not think I'd have reception to be in chat right now. That's all good. Hey, I'm glad you got some reception, man. Says, but I've been rejected from 2 standby flights. Oh shit, that sucks, man. Oh man. Well, shit. I hope I can keep you company while you're waiting for flights, you know? Jeez. All right. Let's see kind of where we're at with this compressor. I think the compression really works. All right, I'm going to mute this trumpet for now. I'm not entirely sold on it yet. I really just want to focus on the synthesized elements and, you know, this piano. But yeah, gonna fly to Detroit to meet up with your aunt, then fly to Munich. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you were telling us about that. Well, shit, I hope you have a safe travels, man. Okay, what if, I'm just trying to think of like intro. Ooh. Keep that going for one more. See, now we're you know, like this is our 8 bars. So yeah, this will feel a little bit different after that. Like we might still bring in this trumpet, right? But we're gonna play around with it. Okay, I did go and hit another dropout here. We might even like cut this down a bit so it's more sparse. We have more room for other elements and just seeing kind of like what else we can kind of see, and then we like counter, and then we come in with another guy over here. Ooh, I see how this is starting to shape up. Okay, we can kind of let's just put this off to the side for a minute. But yeah, I see Aiden saying, yeah, I'm at the Philly airport right now. My sister and I were literally 2 and 3 on standby. Then someone somehow got in front of us. Oh shit. Yeah. That's rough, man. That is rough. Man. Yeah, I had like I'm just trying to think of the last time I was stuck at an airport. I had like an 8-hour layover at JFK in New York when I was on my way to Portugal. I brought my laptop with, and I was just like cooking up beats in random corners of the JFK airport, and it was kind of fun. But oh my gosh, yeah, it's monotonous waiting in an airport. Yeah, I remember that distinctly. I was like making beats, and I was also playing was it Breath of the Wild or Tears of the? I was playing Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, Zelda. Also, apparently the flight we just got rejected from had 9 open seats. What? That's some bullshit. We need to hit that kick, that downbeat. Boop. There we go. All right. Let's just keep laying things down. I feel like this is going to become a pretty detailed beat. I kind of got a little bit of an idea. Let's go digging through some tonal one-shots. There's like maybe one that I have in mind. I'm not sure. We might have to really gloss it up, but I want something that feels kind of nostalgic, you know. One-shots. Here we go. What was it called? It was called like Steel Tab or something. Oops. Yeah, Steel Tab. Yeah, something like this. This feels kind of like nostalgic and interesting. Oh, let's just record that. I got an idea, and I want to change one note. I keep biffing this one note. This guy comes down. See, we're kind of building on this motif, you know, that you're hearing this melody kind of being echoed through the whole track. Mammy says, I missed my connecting flight at the ATL airport and had to stay the night in the airport. She says, I kind of got fussed at by security because I was wandering all over the airport and kept getting into places I guess I wasn't supposed to be. Man, now I'm curious. Where were you finding yourselves? I just imagine you just crawling into the air ducts. They're like, ma'am, you can't be in there. No. I get the, you know, like you kind of need to explore a bit to keep your mind sane. Yeah, Hayden, that sounds rough, man. That sounds very rough. I feel like this track needs a airport-themed track name. We could just call this one like Connecting Flight or something. I don't know. Oh, I got kind of an idea for this. What if we pulled out Echo Boy on this steel tab to kind of like texture it, give it a little bit more nuance, you know? There's like one preset in Echo Boy that I think is kind of cool. It puts delays on the side, but the delays that are on the side feel a little bit more muted, which I think is just kind of an interesting quality, right? God, I love this, the whole Sound Toys suite. I'm so glad I bought the Sound Toys bundle. It's just so good. What was it? Was it analog? Not quite. It was like DM2 maybe? Aiden's like, yeah, I'll gladly buy it and drop a diss track on Delta Airlines. Yeah, all my homies hate Delta Airlines. You stick it to him, Aiden. Definitely, man. This does feel like a stuck in an airport type beat, right? Like a fuck Delta Airlines type beat. Maybe change this triplet to like, because I like the quality of like what we're hearing on the sides here, but this quarter note triplet is kind of odd. Let's turn off triplet, or let's see, eighth note dot, yeah, or note. Yeah, let's try note. Single echo, or do we want to go ping pong? There we go. What's up, Weak Foot? How's it going, man? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Says, hey, I'm a graphic designer with over 5 years experience. Oh, nice. Yeah, I have no need, though. But right on, man. Yeah. Okay, now I feel like we can kind of start focusing on this guy over here. Let's also just give ourselves a little bit more runway. And let's start. I was kind of thinking maybe a little bit of delay on this trumpet stuff, you know. Let's see. Let's play with it. Probably not Echo Boy. I'm literally just thinking the stock Ableton delay. And Yeah, we'll kick it on like right over here. And what if we did like a pitch up, you know? So like we could bend this up by changing the rate of delay. And then right here, yeah! Oh! That's pretty slick. Okay. I'm liking this, man. Really liking this. Bum bum. And we'll probably change the rate here back to 4. And let's automate this to turn on like maybe over here. I think we need to like lock this in with the note better. Maybe like we get something like this. Yeah, but let's make this even cleaner. You know, the introduction of that delay is very important. And we could try doing another bend here. That might be kind of fun. I love doing delay bends. Those are so much fun, man. So much fun. All right. Man, 6:30 a.m. Jeez, dude. Man, that doesn't sound fun. All right, and you know, we do have other stuff here that we were kind of playing around with. I don't know if that was the right timing. We'll see. Could maybe just hit that last little lick back there. Turn that delay off there. Okay. Okay. Now let's see if we can get a little counterpoint going on with this guy. Maybe another synth lead. Oh, that gives me ideas of how we could bring it back around. A little drop out, hit that piano note. That could be sick. All right. Let's see. I don't know. I gotta figure out what that lick's gonna be. Lots of fiddling with this one. That was a pretty slick one. Okay, let's capture that. That was pretty smooth. I like it. And we're probably going to do kind of like what we did to this other synth lead, which is like absolutely smash it in the compressor and see if we can normalize it, you know? Ah, yeah. Oh, I like that little inflection on the end there. That's so sick. All right. So let's bust out the 1176. I feel like this compressor works very well for absolutely smashing and straightening out your synth leads. I don't know. I like it. yeah. Set this down a little bit further. Okay, let's see how this goes. I might see if I can change the inflection of that first note, really setting it down on the ground. That's much better. Hell yeah, Aiden, sue their asses. All right. Let's see. I think we might bring them back around to this. Let's just see how that feels. But I think we'll introduce like one different element to kind of like keep it very switched up. Or honestly, like, that's a pretty perfect track. You know, sometimes it's like, if you keep it really tight, it makes for better discography, you know? It makes for more engaging discography if, like, you keep the arrangement super tight, and therefore they can get on to the next song, like, much quicker than they might, you know, initially anticipate. They're kind of getting engaged with new ideas more often. So this is like, I don't know, it starts at like 11 seconds ish. It would end at like 150. That would put the track length at like 140, which for an instrumental track, like, that's really not bad. I was thinking of bringing something else in here, but we'll see. Let's listen through this. Let's think about it. Sometimes, you know, the trick is knowing when to set it down and say, done, you know? Ooh, I had one more idea for a small interaction in there. Yeah, maybe like that, but one octave lower. Yeah, something like that. carry that out a little bit further. Hell yeah. Should we hit that dropout one more time, or? No, because we hit them with this. And then I think we fade right over here. So like it, let's just hear that sequence. Oh, guys, we made a beat. Nice. Oh, that's a really chill one to start the day with. I mean, man, that is awesome. All right, so let's save that. I can't even remember what beat number I'm on. Am I on like 1014? Yeah, because I see 1013 here. Let's do a little save as. Short beat, but it sounds really good. Song 1014. Let's see if it takes that. But yeah, man, we're on fire. That was a good track to start the session with. And then, of course, we're going to dive right into another one. All right, let's get that all saved. But yeah, very soft kind of beat, you know. I like a lot of the synth lead elements in this one. That's just, oof. And we got a really good, like, melodic motif in there. You know, I like kind of like creating one really solid melody and then kind of echoing it with different instruments, you know, kind of following it up. That's just, I don't know, it makes the track feel very cohesive, very interactive. And I feel like that's really the benefit of, you know, having just a lot of different instruments, but you're allowing for them to really trade off, you know. It's good stuff. It's really good stuff. All right, let's see if this spinning beach ball of death is going to free us anytime soon. Come on, buddy. I believe in you. Come on, Shimon. We shall see. But yeah, I'm trying to think of like what kind of beat do we want to do next? I don't know. Maybe just like the last one, I'll just kind of go into it without any expectation. We'll just kind of see where it leads us. All right. Should be any minute now. Man, it's like, what did I have in this project that is like taking forever for it to load? Well, in any case, I guess it's a good time to say TapDaddy on Spotify. Definitely check out my new track, Special Offer, and my most recent album. If you guys are trying to find where my music is, it's right here on Spotify. I think I'm going to go grab a little bit of coffee while that finishes up saving. And yeah, while I'm grabbing that, I'll let you guys enjoy my new release, Special Offer. I'll be like 2 seconds. I'm just going to go pour some coffee. So I'll be right back. TapDaddyBeats. All right, and I got back just in time for the end of that track. Hell yeah. All right, I got some hot coffee, and I think it's time to start another track. New live set. Here we are. Fresh canvas in Ableton Live. And yeah, let's start a new one. Let's just get into it. All right. So I think I might sift through some sample material. Maybe this time we just start by sifting through whatever we've got. See what we might have in store. Let's see. Oh, you know, I guess Somatics just like sent out a beta pack, and they claimed to have some vintage samples in there. I just want to hear them. Oh, and they've also got some lo-fi, some Latin. Okay. Let's see what they sent us. 2 samples. Thank you, guys. Yeah, perfect timing. Hell yeah. Okay, I mean, that was kind of cool. Oh my gosh, will you load? I mean, that's pretty cool and all. I feel like, you know, one of the issues that I have with somatic samples is that they feel too full. A lot of the times I'm just looking for, like, I just want some colorful jazz chords, you know? I just want, like, some Rhodes or some piano or a trumpet lick. And it's kind of nice that they give these full samples because you can chop them like vinyl. But I'm more interested in just grabbing a stem or two. Which I'm glad that they send the stems, so, you know, it does kind of work out. What do they have in the lo-fi? Here, let me turn up the preview volume. This doesn't quite sound like lo-fi. Sounds a little bit more lo-fi-ish. What is Euphoria? I'm just curious. Oh yeah, here we go. We wanna... 1980s. What do they have from the 80s? Oh my god. Just load, damn it. There we go. Nah. Anyways, well, that was fun to sift through. Let's go find some actually useful sample material. Let's see. Piano. Let's go sample some piano or some EP. Good God, man. I hate Ableton's preview, how it just like, here, I gotta throw it into RAW so it loads better. This could actually be pretty great to chop. It's just like 4 chords. I could make something like, all right, just hearing the sound selection on this, these Rhodes, it's like, this sounds like something that I could make something very Tribe Called Quest-ish from it, you know? Maybe we do that. Yeah, I mean, that sounds pretty slick. I've got so many samples here. I really should sift through more than just that. Oh, that's kind of nice. It's kind of layered. It's kind of got some like guitar chords and Rhodes chords. Just pretty simple, but that could be pretty fun for some chops. All right, let's jump over to our drums here and see what all we might be making. Do I want to do something maybe a little bit double time? Like maybe a little double time Dilla shuffle? Boy, that kick is wild. No, it's a little bit too crazy. This might be a little bit heavy. All right. I'll tell you what. Let's just get a BPM set down first. We're gonna kind of do this in stages. Sorry, I'm like knocking the mic around. All right, we're gonna kind of try to do this in stages. So like, that's kind of the BPM that I'm thinking. Let's capture that. All right, I'll bring you guys back over to Ableton. It's 159 BPM. Let's just call it 160 so we can actually just call it 80. I'm going to keep the velocities. We're going to make sure these are very straight though. I know, I'm breaking the rules. I'm quantizing. And then we are going to pencil in a bunch of these guys. Okay, so like, you know, that's cool and all, but that's not exactly all we're gonna do here. Let's see. Oops. Okay. Now that we got all that in place, let's highlight all of these offbeats, right? And we're going to just kind of scoot it back by an indeterminate amount, okay? This is what's going to give us that Dilla shuffle-ish kind of feel. See, if we swing it back too far, it's going to feel like just like a normal shuffle, which wouldn't be a bad thing. Okay, that's kind of cool. We might even kick up the BPM now by like, maybe put it up at like 90 BPM. Okay. Let's paste this down the track. And then let's just kind of rough outline our kick and snare pattern. We'll just kind of see what we got going on here. We'll probably pencil in a decent amount of other stuff in there too. Not sure I was like super satisfied with that. Let's maybe run it again. We'll see. We'll see kind of what we're cooking with. That right there. That's all I was looking for. All right. Okay. Let's see what we captured here. Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty tight. Let's just make sure that there's no overlap right there. But yeah, what's up, Stinkout? How you doing, man? I didn't see you there. I was locked in on these drums. But yeah, how's your day going, dude? Man, nice of you to pop by on a Saturday morning, dude. Okay, that snare right there sounded a little bit weak, right? Let's just make sure our snares sound nice and dapper. I think it was like this guy. That guy also sounded kind of weak. In fact, we'll just highlight all of these guys, maybe except for that guy, but okay, yeah, those are up. What is this guy at? That's fine there. Okay, cool. All right, and here's the fun part where we're gonna just like dress in. We got a couple of secondary snares. Okay. Nope. Maybe not. Also, that guy needs to be tight. Trying to think of like, you know, we want to get some good syncopations in here. It's just like right now it feels very dry as well, which is kind of making it difficult. Okay. Starting to get a little bit more locked in here. And then we'll do like another one over here, but put it up here. Okay. I don't know. We're really kind of getting in on these drums, right? I like these like right before these snares and kicks. It's kind of a fun pickup. It's cool. And then maybe this one we try to get a little bit tricky with it. Oops. Oops. Oh my God. There we go. Yeah. We're gonna kind of straighten that guy out. All right, yeah, I'm like really dialed in here on these drums, but okay. Starting to get locked in there. Okay. Still not sure about that last syncopation, but we'll play with it. Might even do kind of a double bounce somewhere in here. So like, gosh, it's killing me. I want to do something kind of flashy there syncopation wise, but it's like not quite the best. Oh my God, where am I at? There I am. Maybe we do another like pick up to this note. Ooh. God damn it. I keep like jumping back to the beginning here. Okay, there we go. Still sounds a little jumbled there. But you know, it's so worth it to really spend your time on your drums. I feel like when you start from something solid, it's much easier to move forward on something solid. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere. this thing would work with me, it would be a little bit easier. I should really just turn off that auto scroll. Too lazy to look it up right now. All right. Yeah, we kind of got that triplet on the end there. Cool. Not bad. Still feels like something needs to get shifted, but there we go. Okay, cool. Now I think we can kind of like bust out our chops, maybe. Ooh, wait. Oh, wait, that could be really cool. Oh my god, this is irresistible. I'm giving in to the irresistibility of this. Get some ride cymbals. Oh my god, wait a minute. We're going to do this, but we're going to do something kind of tricky, okay? We are going to EQ out the kick in this. Really like how the hi-hat really, really affirms the tempo, and I really love that clap. Yo! Before we get any further into this, let's play around with the transposition of this piano. A little brighter. I'm thinking organ, I'm thinking funk bass, dude. Feel good vibes, man, for days. I love it. Yes. Boom, 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 boom. Oh man, chasing this with the bass line's gonna be tricky. I'm up for a challenge though, because man, this sounds like it's gonna be really cool. Boom, 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 boom. Woo! Yeah. This might be what we're working on for the rest of the day, man. I don't know. I'm loving this, man. I tell you. Kind of has like a bop to it. Now I'm really happy that we started with a lot of attention to detail on that underlying drum. I could hear strings on this, man. And you know, if we can't get a solid bass line, I would rather go without a bass line, you know? We're gonna really try for it, but also, like, I'm happy with what we've got here. But let's just see, because this could be fun. No idea what key signature we're in. We're gonna find out together. Let's find out that note. Okay, so far we got. Oh, we're gonna have to do some processing on this bass, but dude, nice. boy, this is one step at a time. We're using our ears. We're just getting through one measure at a time. Sometimes it's how you do it. This is how you use your ears. This is how you play without giving a fuck about what the key signature is. You know, like, we don't care what the key signature is. We're using our ears and we're using them accurately, hopefully. Hopefully, right? All right, let's carry on. Whoops. I said play, dude. Fighting with my DAW today, man. Okay, so we've got as far as that, basically. Maybe that's going to be the next note. Okay, let's just keep doing this one at a time. Do it one more time. Woo, yeah, that's it. Okay, so we got half of it. We're making progress. And you know what? It's okay that this is taking a little while. It's a complicated progression, but the more accurately we can follow it and lock in with this bass line, dude, this track is going to be some danceable, like, it's going to be hot, man. I don't know. I like this. I like this so much. Let's keep messing. Okay. Oh my God, this is gonna be, I don't know, I'm really stoked on this. Yeah, fair warning to everybody here. This is going to be a tedious one that is just going to get better and better by the minute, hopefully, if I can keep moving us along. Okay, we're going to get rid of that now. Start from over here. What's that now? What's that now? What are these three notes? Bum, bum, bum. Ooh, yeah, okay. Okay, let's just add that to the collection of notes. This is gonna be a wild mess of like little clips. It's gonna be so good though. We're really accurately chasing this progression. I think part of it is just like the piano sample is so clear we can really hear the bottom hand of what's happening, the root note. might need a little pickup note to this. Let's get in there with a little pickup note. We might just pencil it in. Bum, bum. Yeah. Yeah, we'll hit that octave leap up. So we'll start with a C higher. Where you at, dog? There you at. Put them a little bit behind because, you know, we want these bass notes to, like, touch the kick but not cover the kick, really. You can tell right there how much different that feels. I'll turn that down a little bit. I need to hear this together. Bum, bum, bum. Not quite. Let's listen carefully to these notes right here. You can hear, listen to the bottom notes. Bum, bum, bum. Bum. Bum, bum, bum. Yes, okay. Look at us doing this 3 notes at a time. Who cares, you know? It's like, it's about the results. It don't matter how you make it, man. Really don't. God, this track makes me so happy. Oh, this is so great. Yeah, maybe these do lean a little bit back. Man, this is like, I don't know. This is like how I produce when I have all the time in the world. I feel like you guys usually don't see me get too in the weeds. I'm just like flying through beats. And I prefer to do it both ways. I want to kind of like explain a little distinction in how I approach tracks because I think they both have their merits and their pros and their cons, okay? So when you guys see me like making beats on streams, I am just kind of tapping into my workflow and really flying through beats. I feel like when I can keep up with the rate of creativity, I can really express my creativity and I can really flow through and maybe hit some angles that I wouldn't hit if I was super focused, right? If I'm moving fast and just breaking things, right? If I'm moving fast and I'm like kind of making beats with the intention of like it doesn't matter if this one's the best beat ever, because we're going to make another one right after this, right? Like, that kind of alleviates the pressure. That's the pros of moving fast and making beats like in a half an hour and just like moving on to the next one. Because, man, sometimes you hit some absolute gold in those half an hour beats, right? Sometimes, though, it requires a lot of attention to detail. Sometimes, though, if you really center yourself and you focus and you go, no, I know exactly what I want. I know exactly the results that I want. You can achieve anything in your DAW. You can achieve like any sound, any progression, any type of genre. If you really have patience, you can really go for it. So this one is a little bit more of a, we know what we want. We're giving ourselves patience and time and room to really hit it. We need to scoot this. Bum, bum, bum. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Oh, actually, if you listen to that bottom note, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. We're going to try to follow that bottom note. Yes, dude, this is so good. What even is this that I stumbled into today? Boom. Yeah, that's just gonna be the last note right there. Boom. Oh, yeah, we're back to C. Perfect. Okay, but we might do like an octave leap to help bridge this. Bum, bum. Yes, there we go. What did that do? Did that do anything? Did it capture? Oh, it brought it over here. Okay. Check this out. What is an irresistible organ that we could bring in? Maybe a Leslie? Not a Leslie. See, this started in D sharp major, but we transposed it 2 steps up. So D sharp major, 1, 2. We are now in F major. But there's like so much, like I feel like there's a lot of chord change here that might conflict with that. Yeah. And we can kind of see from some of the notes in our bass line kind of where it conflicts with, you know, F major. So for example, we hit this, this D sharp up here. We also hit this F sharp right up here. Okay. We kind of connected that by adding one note. I would love like a horn stack. still not done with this section. Just kind of planning ahead, you know. Not quite. And this is minor, I think. So... Dude, let me see if I can find like a stack in here. Ooh, yeah. Okay, wait. Ideas are flowing. Why do I keep throwing down midis? I don't need more midis. Not now. Audio. There we go. Ba-ba. We're probably going to use this pretty sparsely, but let's just see kind of what we're working with. Yeah, definitely. Oh, wait. I'm not sure if we're going to even need all that. I'm not even sure if we're going to need this guy. I want to try something with this. So let's get a little bit of delay on this stab. Okay. A little bit of a clean pop haul. Yeah, vocal pop haul like this. We're kind of getting like, this is to me sounding like some Earth, Wind, and Fire, but also reminds me of like the soundtrack to Super Mario Odyssey, like, you know, New Donk City. Earth, Wind, and Fire Mario type beat. Maybe. so good. Oh, it's like so good I feel paralyzed, you know? I feel like it's hard to move this forward. Okay, we gotta figure out what we got over here. Let's turn this off. There we go. That's a good variation. Ooh, that's a good shout at the end. Turn that back on. Getting closer, but man, God, this is like such a good danceable groove. Hey, Colors, what's up, dude? What's up, Nix? How you doing, man? Oh, man, you caught me in a very feel-good sort of beat. Oh, man. It's like, I feel like I'm on something so good. It's just like really hard to progress us further because I'm like, I don't want to take away from what we've got here. I think at the end of the day, I just need to start bringing out instruments, laying down more details. Like, I know for a fact that flute's going to be really cool. I think flute's going to be cool on this one. But yeah, Nix, how you doing, man? We might even pull out like a singular trumpet for that section. But yeah, Chloe says I'm alright. Summer break is ending in like 1 week. Oof, yeah. Says I'm starting my second year. Oh, hell yeah, man. Are you excited for that or like dreading it? I feel like whenever summer break was ending for me, it was always kind of a combination of like, God damn it, but also, you know, kind of exciting, you know? Man, I feel like that was the right combination of notes for that little turn, but I'm not sure about the rhythm of it. We'll play around with it. And we'll probably get some strings in this section too. Hey, what's up, Aiden? How you doing, man? Yeah, we on another beat. We're on a feel-good beat, dude. But yeah, Color says, I don't know, like 50-50 for me. I'm not too excited, but everything should be fine. I got you. Well, that's a good outlook, man. You got any classes that you're looking forward to? I feel like what would pull me into the school year is if I had one class that I was just really excited about, you know? But yeah, Aiden, did you find your flight, by the way? God, I kind of need like some disco strings or something. Start sifting through purity presets. But yeah, I don't even know the classes yet, so still waiting on the schedule. That's fair, man. That's fair. God, there's like one sound in here that I'm really trying to remember. I always go to this lead, but it's so good. Aiden says there's 36 available seats and only 6 people on standby. Hey, that's a good sign, man. But yeah, Colors says YouTube has ads on streams now? I'm currently on my phone. Yeah, so I should explain. The reason why you're seeing ads now is because I actually got my channel monetized. So now, by default, I think YouTube ads shows ads and whatnot. Sorry. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's because I've just gotten so massively popular. And by that, not really, but barely popular enough to, have ads on my channel now. Which actually has been kind of useful. I've been running a lot of, radio streams. I've been, I figured out a service that I can host 24/7 just, streams of beats on my channel. I can show my beats and have the stream actually be held on a server somewhere else. Which is really, really useful because I don't blast through my internet data and I don't have to leave my laptop on all the way. So it's been good. It's been kind of cool, That's a dub tap. Thank you, Colors. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, Nix. But yeah. All right. Man, this is a beat, all right. I don't know. I'm scratching my head for how I'm going to finish. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this beat in half an hour. But yeah, and I see Aiden saying, but I'm kind of getting sick of being here. Yeah, no shit, man. Sounds like you've been stuck at the airport for a while. It says water is $5 and the fountain water tastes like someone pissed in it. Oh, good God. Yeah, I sure love listening to the TapDaddy radio at 12 a.m. in the morning. Hell yeah, man. That's what's up. Yeah, we actually have another live stream going on the channel right now. So, when stream ends here, you at least got some TapDaddy radio to listen to, Yeah, it's 24/7 now. Sometimes it kind of depends. Honestly, we've been experimenting with our radio streams, right? And basically, as of right now, we're still in the experimentation phase. So we're trying things, and if it seems like it's maintaining an audience, we just let it run, and we've had streams run for I forget how long, a week straight, 2 weeks straight. That was really great. We had this one coffee shop stream that did very well. Sometimes we launch them and they just fall flat on their face, so we just turn them off. So right now, I guess we're just kind of experimenting, but whenever you see a radio stream, there's kind of a 50-50 chance that it's going to be 24/7 or it might just be a 12-hour stream, which still is you can basically count on the fact that it's probably going to be endless, But yeah, I don't know, man. It's been really fun though. I love having it on in the background, just like in my living room when I'm like making dinner and whatnot. It's just been really nice to have, and it's kind of a new medium for me to have my beats, But yeah, I see Color is saying, I feel like I wasted my summer break, but also I enjoyed it. Hey, that's fair, man. Yeah, he says, I wish I worked on my music more, but gonna try to manage my time during university so I can work on my own music too. Man, that's difficult. I feel like I came away with the same, like, feeling in college. I would always go on break and I would bring home a bunch of music equipment with the intention of like, oh, I'm going to make an album. I'm going to do this or that. But I would just be so burnt out. And usually I would be like working summer jobs and whatnot that I ultimately wouldn't do a whole lot during the summers. I feel like most of the music I made during college was actually during university. I was kind of balancing my time between classes and music, So I relate to it, man. I relate to it. You should get someone to make an animation of you just in your room producing for the radio. If I had $1 million, I would hire the same animator that does Lo-Fi Girl and have them do me sitting at my desk with my coffee and diddling away at the keys. That'd be fun. I want these keys somewhere in here. See, I want to hit that, like, there's one key change that I want to highlight. You could find someone to do it for like $200. I mean, yeah, dude, I'm only making like 50 cents on those streams, man, to be honest. So I'm not quite ready to invest like a ton. Someday, though. That may have been the one right there. There we go. Something like that. Yeah. Gosh, I'm gonna have to really fill this out with a lot of detail. Like, this is too good to let it go to waste, I really want to get so much detail in here. I want to start digging through some string samples because I feel like this is definitely gonna need some string samples. I'll probably also pull out like X-Band or something. But yeah, I see Nick saying, I guess it's not a waste of time because I didn't need the break. Yeah, that's fair, man. But it sucks when I had like 2 months and maybe half of the time I only made music. The other half was me being bored or having plans. That's fair, man. I would say if you really want to maximize your time, like I plan to do this project, make a schedule for yourself and stick to that schedule. You will absolutely make the most of the time that you have allotted. Nowadays, now that I'm like TapDaddyBeats and I do this all the time, I have a strict schedule that I stand by, but you know what? At the end of each week, I have so much to show for it, which is just awesome, But it's not fun scheduling every aspect of your life. I like the quality of those strings, but it's like minor. Oh, that's kind of fun. I feel like we gotta at least play with this, see what it... Woo! That actually could be really fun. We'll have to bring that organ up, and we'll probably, we'll sort all that out in the mix. But yeah, I see Colors was saying fair enough. People keep telling me that it's good to have a calendar and schedule things I need, schedule things I need or want to do. It's, I feel like the more, like I hate scheduling, but also I realize I'm so much better when I do, But yeah, Colors is saying, how have you been, Tap? I haven't watched your streams in so long. I've been kind of offline from the internet, to be honest. I've been good, man. I've been good. I've been like dropping a ton of music, man. Going strong on Spotify as well. Like I'm, hanging around like 50,000 monthlies, dropping a lot of really good music. I got up to like 70,000 for a little bit, and that was really cool. It was just because I hit a really strong Discover Weekly push. So that was really exciting, but I've just been staying busy with the same old, just focused on music, doing lots of mixing, just surviving and thriving, man. Okay, so I kind of have an idea, like, what if we did start like this? And then we, like, countered like this. might even extend this dropout right here. That's kind of fun. We might need to like, yeah, get that little pickup, and that kind of helps that note feel fuller. But yeah, and it says, oh, by the way, I sent my song Life Story, the song where I sampled your beat, Midnight Shadows, to FWLR yesterday. Oh, hell yeah. And he said your beat was sick. Thank you, man. That's awesome. I'm glad you're getting use out of that, dude. That's just awesome, dude. Yeah, I really like Midnight Shadows. That's a good one. Now I feel like we need to bring it into like a solo instrument in this section. Oh, yeah. God, I feel like I'm locked into this beat now. Like, I'm going to have to finish this. I'm going to have to put in the hours to bring this to fruition because this is just so good. We'll see where we're going. Yeah, it says I was scrolling through your BeatStars for a beat and found that one. Was like, yeah, this is the one. Hell yeah, dude. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, man. Yeah, and I don't know when the last time you checked the BeatStars was, but man, I have since vastly expanded my collection as well. I did like that 30 beats in 30 days, so I like flew 30 beats up there. And then lately, I've been posting about 3 per week on there. So, you know, it's growing. It's really growing, man. but thank you for, you know, doing something with Midnight Shadows. I'm glad that you know, served you well in your discography, you know? See where this goes. I don't know. I think that's the one that we used last time. I don't know, it's going to be difficult to find something that just keeps up with this bop, you know? Or rather will, because the song's not out yet. Yeah, that's what I meant, though. You know, it's all part of the pipeline, right? It's gonna come out. Maybe, actually. I need another audio track. I'm just curious how this fits. I don't know if this is going to make sense at all, but we're going to find out. Okay, so like we would definitely have to like cut this down a bit. Also, some of the timings on this are kind of weird. Like this needs to be like it's rushing ahead. See, and we would need to like do something like this. Yeah, you know, something like this. We'll kind of probably mess with this a little bit more. And I'm not sure if we'll even go the full ways. What else is in here? Yeah, and you can tell we like really changed like where the downbeat is, you know? Okay, yeah, there wasn't much else in there. But I like what we got here. Okay. Boy, this is quite a track. Let's listen through this. Kind of think about where we want to go. Maybe we come in with a trumpet, doing something here, and then it follows this melody, and it goes on, and that's gonna be tricky, man. There's a lot of, like, you know, changes in there. Oh, man. All right. Yeah, and I was, like, really digging for a trumpet in the beginning. We found that beautiful little sax. That's a cool stack, but we already got a stack over here. We might be able to get something out of this. Avocado. That's why I can't afford a house. I spent it all on avocado toast. Yeah. It's like I would have been in Detroit by now if I had driven there. Oof. Rough, man. Definitely rough. just realized this isn't a trumpet. This is like a trombone, which is like, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm like digging for assets in any sort of places, whether it be sample packs from musicians, sample packs from Splice, sample packs from BandLab, sample packs from whatever fucking source you can think of, it's all saxophone and trumpet. It's like they forget that trombone is an instrument. And I love trombone, man. A lot of my homies are trombone players. You see, I should just hit up my homies, but they're all very... Well, I've got one friend that's like a badass when it comes to trombone. He's got a doctorate's degree in trombone. He's too busy to come diddle around on some beats, I think. That or his rate is probably very high, rightfully so, you know. All right. What are we doing here? What is the game plan? Bum ba-dum bum bum. Bum ba-dum bum bum. Bum bum. Yikes. This is getting a little crazy, a little out of hand, a little wonky, a little wild. Okay, the warping on that is whack. Very crazy. No, it's just this guy needs to be pushed back a little bit. We'll fix the warping on that in a second. Okay, and this is... Oh, why is this warped by beats? What? All of this is warped by beats. What am I doing? I'm being a silly little guy is what I'm doing. I'm being a very silly little guy. Yikes. That is 5 steps. This is 0, so... We can try Complex Pro. Maybe that'll work better. That's much better. That is so much better. This is going to also get warped Complex Pro. Cool. Glad we figured that out. But yeah, colors. Tap the silly little guy. Yeah, I may be a silly little guy, but at least I'm not a funny little man. That would be devastating. All right. Got to figure out where we're going from there. don't know. Oh, man. Okay, you know what's kind of cool about this is like we've got like you know, some good rhythms here, and the notes are pretty steady. We could shift this anywhere around, you know. Colors asks, why not a funny little man? Because I'm a silly little guy. I'm not a funny little man. I would never be a funny little man. That's insulting. No. It's against the rules, man. I can't be a funny little man. No one would take me seriously if I was a funny little man. That's why. You know, it's okay to be a silly little guy sometimes, but if you're a funny little man, no, dude, good luck. Good luck in the industry, pal. No. Bum 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 bum. That needs to resolve. That needs to resolve. Let's make that resolve. Get over here. Maybe something like that. Or we could even go further down. It might help if I actually bring over the rest of the track. This guy over. Bring this guy over. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think we overshot it. Oh boy, check it out, guys. We got like maybe halfway through this song, not even halfway, but dude, I am loving where we go with this. So we're probably gonna like do a lot more in this section. Eventually we are going to bring it back around to this guy. Plane is currently flying over Pittsburgh. Hey, he finally got on the plane. Hell yeah, nice, man. Oh, that's great. Well, oh man, guys, it is 1 o'clock. I might actually have to wrap it up there. I am definitely gonna have to finish this beat. I want to hear this just one more time. What we've got. Oh. Oh. Oh man, I want to get so involved in this arrangement, but yeah, I think we're all out of time for today. So anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I should save this. Oh my god, how have I not saved this yet? I think we are on song 1015. Song 1015. Very good. And yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Yeah, this was a fun stream. Pretty productive. I mean, we got a really good one in the beginning, and then we started on an amazing one right here. I look forward to wrapping this one up, and I'll definitely show you guys the result whenever I can. So, thank you guys for chilling. Thank you, Colors. Thank you, Aiden. Thank you. Who else was in here? We had Mammy in here. We had Stink Out in here. Hell yeah, always good to have Stink Out in here. Yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much, and until next time, happy producing. Take it easy, guys. Peace.